tax time. 1-800-HR Block is tax time.
Let's check on Quaker. You all right? He's so quiet.
He down for the count.
I ain't got nothing to say, man.
This is a subject he do not want to talk about.
Not at all. No, sir.
All right, everybody, it's that time again. It is tax time. And for the past 4 years, we've had our favorite tax advisor from H&R Block join us to get us ready to file our taxes. She has great advice, valuable information, and answers to your questions about filing your taxes, all right? So joining us this morning, and you don't want to miss out on what? Tax time. 1-800-HR Block. Put your hands together. The one, the only, I call it a tax lady, Miss Wilma Hayes.
Welcome back,
I got that W right. I got that W right.
Good morning.
Hi, Wilma.
Miss Wilma, how you been?
I'm great. I am doing just great.
It's that time of the year already again.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Let her speak to Earthquake.
I was just going to say
Can you introduce
that,
her nephew?
Miss Hayes, we have a gentleman sitting in with us this morning. Great entertainer, great comedian, and great tax problems. His name is Earthquake.
Tell her that.
Okay. Is Earthquake going to be with us all tax season here?
Oh, Lord, no. I am faking my death. I only got one question. How long before you get the death certificate? Do they take them garnishments off your account? How long? Because I'm faking my death after the Super Bowl.
You are waiting to die.
Yeah, I done told my kids your daddy going.
Where is it? There was another comedian that mentioned there's only two things you have to do: pay taxes and die.
Yeah,
yeah.
Death and taxes. Yeah,
yeah, and I'm about to do both of them.
Now, you know there's a death tax on certain things, so don't be so quick to check out of here.
Well, it's gonna be a comedian around here called Tornado, because Earthquake is gone.
We got something for him, too.
Quake, Miss Wilma knows everything taxes, so I'm sure if you do have some problems, she can help you out. Now, Miss Wilma, we've heard that there's some sort of delay in the filing of tax returns this year. And what is that delay all about, and why did it happen? Tell us about that.
Okay, the delay was the late passage of the tax legislation.
Oh, yeah.
And it occurred because of the fiscal cliff. You remember toward the end of the year, they were battling back and forth.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
The president and Congress about the fiscal cliff.
Yes, ma'am.
The IRS had to put e-filing on hold because it didn't know what specific line items should go on its forms. And so it had to get those forms ready. Right, and it would not begin to accept e-filing before January 30th, which is tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Quake is tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. So
I know.
But normally, it would have been earlier in the month. But it was the fiscal cliff and the, struggling with the tax legislation.
So now, how do we handle that then? What does that mean to us?
What you do is you come on into H&R Block.
Yes, ma'am.
And you give us your tax return or your tax documents as usual. We put them in the computer. And as soon as the IRS begins to receive or allow you to e-file, we'll shoot them off to the IRS. So, you don't have to delay coming in and talking to us.
Uh-oh, Quake. Sorry, I was trying to help you, get you some time, Quake.
I can't be helped.
He's a casualty.
Yes, I'm not.
He's what's called a casualty. We got something for him, too, along with Hurricane Sandy.
Thank you. I need a stimulus package.
All right.
Now, is this tax year any different than last year? If so, what's different about it? What do we need to know?
The most important difference is the Affordable Care Act. It's the biggest change to the tax code in more than 20 years, and it will affect more than 20 million people.
Okay. What is the biggest change?
This particular tax year, or should I say tax return, is going to be the foundation and the basis for which you establish your eligibility to receive the health care insurance from the federal government. So this particular tax year, meaning tax return 2012, you need to come in, sit down with somebody at H&R Block, and let them go through that free tax and health care review with you. They can determine the tax premium that you will have to pay, the amount that you're eligible for, and whether or not you need any help. And we can also tell you whether or not you'd be penalized if you don't get the health care insurance.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, Miss Hayes. Hold on. Hey, Quake.
Yeah, man.
Write this number down. 1-800-HR-BLOCK. Write that down.
I'm going to throw myself on the mercy, on the H and the block. I need both of them.
Now, what about people who prepare their own taxes, like online or something? What if they can't, like, come into a local H&R Block office?
They can go ahead and use our at-home software. They can also prepare, the taxes on their iPhone, their iPad, or online. We'll help them out. These are great tools, for them to use if they don't want to come into the office or can't. Mm-hmm. I would like to emphasize this year, because of the importance of that 2012 tax return, that even though these tools are available to you and for you, you really need to come in and sit down and talk to us.
Because I know a lot of people who prepare their own taxes.
Don't do it.
Quiet, quick.
Oh.
That's how he
Has he gotten in trouble other years preparing his taxes?
Yeah, my uncle. You better go to H&R Block. Don't let your uncle, man.
When was the last time your uncle prepared your taxes?
He won't again. He won't no more. Once his arm get from broke, because I broke it.
I tell you what, why don't you bring your last 3 years? If your uncle prepared your 2011, 10, and 2009 taxes, bring them into H&R Block, and we'll give you a free tax review. We'll take a look at if your uncle prepared them correctly. We'll go ahead and give you that H&R Block guarantee.
Okay.
All right? If he didn't prepare them correctly, we can amend them for you.
Oh.
All right?
Okay.
Hold on, Miss Hayes.
Miss Hayes.
That's just for earthquake for all y'all that's listening. Okay?
Everybody else in your uncle.
Everybody can't bring their uncle in there.
No, don't bring the uncle. Bring the tax return.
No, he coming in because he going to explain this. I ain't going to have me in there. You asking me all these questions. I don't know how he came up with them numbers. He going to explain it.
You know what? Bring your uncle.
Yeah, I'm
bring your uncle.
He coming in there. He going to explain these numbers.
Bring your uncle. We'll hopefully we speak the same. Hopefully we'll speak the same language.
Well, it's always a pleasure. I'm sure you'll be back with us, Miss Hayes, Miss Wilma, throughout this tax season. Thank you so much. We appreciate H&R Block and what they do to help our audience. And
but wait a minute, Shirley. Wait a minute. Miss Hayes, anything else we need to know? I want no curves on this year. I don't. You say this is an important year. Is there anything else we need to know?
There is a lot of information to be shared with you, and I will be with you, guys, at least every week.
Good.
For the next, at least for the next month.
She's coming back,
God bless you.
Throw everything in here, right now. I mean,
God
your
bless you.
payroll tax was changed. We got Hurricane Sandy to deal with.
Yes.
Right.
There's certain tax credits that were extended that you need to know about. And we just wouldn't do them justice right now at the end of this segment trying to crowd everything in. So we'll be back.
Good.
That's right. So anybody in our audience that has questions for Miss Wilma or any kind of tax questions, give them that number one more time, nephew.
1-800-HR-BLOCK. 1-800-HR-BLOCK or visit www.hrblock.com.
Quake.
All right.
Yes. Go to a professional. Don't let your uncle do it.
Bring your uncle on in. Bring him here.
God bless you, girl. You right below my pastor.
Miss Wilma, we love you.
I love you too.
All right. And we'll
Bye,
talk
girlfriend.
to you soon.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.